Wow, guess what? That was just Chikomando. Right from the streets of Soroti. To me, I chopped and gingered. Alright, that's a meal for the hustlers, as we all know. The meal meant for the hustlers. That has kept most of us moving. From your beautiful house to the street, eat Chikomando, then move out. So cheap. Starting from as low as 500 shillings for one chapati, you're given beans to escort your chapati. It's called Chikomando. And of course, as you move on, my name is Nathan Yago. We left home to change your home, and it's yet another beautiful episode you're watching at Teso TV, Teso Vibes. Guess what? We have gossip to talk about. And today here we have a very great story to talk about here. Today, the gossip that I have for you, some of you could have heard, but some of you couldn't have got this information. But because I'm here, I'm definitely going to share it with you guys. Today on the mic, a story louder than a classroom and a realer than your lecturer's theory. Guess who it is? From a street booze to TV queen, how Pretty Nicole, a school dropout, walked straight into the national television and left degree holders. And of course, those ones with diploma in shock. Who am I trying to say left shock here? Those who are pursuing mass communication. Personally, I'm a journalist, and getting this kind of news was actually something really so shocking. Just imagine someone who has dropped out of school coming in and lands into the juicy job. What do you expect? We are moving into a trend whereby the media loses meaning. You find someone who hasn't done journalism, he's already eating big in that job. I wish it was in the field, you would be able to understand that it is okay. We are all hustling for this. Journalism is one of the tricky profession that most people actually do not understand. When you come into the journalism world, you have to actually go for it and understand it. Let's talk about this lady, Pretty Nicole. First, the gossip vines at Baba TV have been shaking, and for a good reason. The beloved Akabanga Show, known for its fairy gossip and unapologetic flair, recently lost one of its male presenters who quit abruptly, reportedly chasing for greener pastures. The guy who was actually running the show is called Akabanga at Baba TV. Some of you guys watch Baba TV. He left. I think he was looking for greener pastures, and possibly could have gotten from somewhere, so he left. So there was actually that space there. There was space, so the station was actually looking for someone. But the empty chair, it didn't stay empty for long. You just get to know, no one leaves his or her business empty just because someone has left. No. A solution came up. Let's follow the story. A gentleman called Bajo, a city events promoter, an Italian scout, known for sporting viral gold before anyone else, told Baba TV's management, in quotes, alleged, forget the papers, what you need is raw digital fire. And with that, he introduced them to Pretty Nicole, a senior to Dropout, former street sensation and TikToker firecracker with a natural presence that trained journalists envy. My fellow journalists should be crying right now. What if I had applied? I would have written a CV, a very long CV. Just imagine writing a CV where you've worked, or the experience that you have, what you do, what you can do, what you feel like you can do, how you can change the company business, how special you are. Very big document. Hard copy, maybe soft copy, who knows? Because imagine if that job was just advertised, how many people would have gone for it right now? Very many of them. but is senior to drop out, according to sources, has already landed into that green job there. She should be enjoying it. Nicole stepped into the spotlight not with a resume but with a resume. She didn't take any papers, but of course her energy. Everyone looking for energy. No one is wasting time nowadays looking for someone who's going to come with your papers and again who have to supervise you. Now Nicole came with her swag. She came with all her energy and she's like, guys, you know what? I can do this work. Give me the work. Let me give these guys the best. Oh my.
The bank show, and the jolly coach about the bank show. You can some program. I'm not going to about music, but in your name, so when you put it like a shame, which two so then I put on organization that is how they want you. I think it's a little need them, but I'm going to put it like a shiny, see it down my own. Which said it, you will start to buy is a capia 2 years sour.
Let me take some out of 100 shillings before I move deep into this. Because the story just forget it. It's getting hot, but I have some cold water to quench it. Trying to save, that's when we go for water for 100. Back into the studio here. Rocking a blazing white outfit, clutching the mic like a seasoned gossip queen. She didn't need scripts, polished English or broadcasting diplomas. No, she just came. You're looking at the photo, how she is seated, of course, on that white attire of hers. She just came. There's no script. She didn't use any script. She just came. And she gave them the vibe. I guess everyone was what? Wait, Pretty Nicole is presenting? We need to watch this. It should be one of the biggest shows ever. You hearing it, senior to Dropout is presenting. I guess that program is going to get sold. Could it be like the management didn't make a mistake to take her in? I don't know. Just pure unfiltered vibe, unapologetic Ugandan. First left the viewers hooked. The number of views increased. Social media exploded. Everyone was putting in a comment there. Others were like, no, how would you give a senior to? Others were like, no, it's all about the experience. Nowadays, what you have. Meanwhile, journalism students still polishing their Queen's English and perfecting email sign-offs with please find attached my CV. You know that English there when you're applying the job. Hey manager, you know what? Attached is my CV and the rest of the things. No one has that time again. Nicole saved that stress of you typing, of course, your English and looking for the best literature to match it. Watched it in stunned silence as teen dropout walked right into their dream job. Yeah, you're dreaming to be a presenter at Baba TV, but your dream just disappeared just like that. And the internet, it had plenty to say. Just had plenty to say. Rumors now moving around that Baba TV is seriously considering making Nicole the permanent face of the Akabanga Show. Looking at the facets, of course they wanted to say, can Nicole really do this? I don't know how much Nicole was promised, but I know, of course, jobs in Kampala are so juicy. Looking at the state, of course the region, the life in Kampala is not so cheap, it's expensive. Renting a house to maybe 200,000. Transport, she has to incur transport costs each and every day, and of course she has to look good. So they have fashion guys outside there who can come in and dress you. Of course, I believe by now they should be struggling to come and dress Nicole, or maybe some of the guys who want to advertise their product to be like, this is the best time for us to advertise our shop. Okay, let's move with this. So what's the takeaway? Sometimes destiny doesn't really just come, just like that. It doesn't wait for your degree. Sometimes destiny can take long, sometimes it comes so fast, sometimes you just have to pray, others fast. As you're busy fasting, you're busy with your paper spray. Nicole just walked in and she was given a job. Nicole has not done journalism. You ask her, what are the qualities of a good story? What are the qualities of a good script, TV script? She doesn't know that. Because she has a vibe. She can talk about all the gossips. This so and so is in love, this so and so and so, this so and so is this. Wow. Big one for her. It crashes in, grabs the mic and turns your life into prime television. For the dropouts, the Dropout TV queen, Pretty Nicole, proved that variety can trump formality. That's according to what is being observed. And for that, when the stars align, every even someone else's resignation can become your elevation. You know, sometimes when some people resign from their jobs, they may be like, you know, when I resign, this company cannot move without me. It can never move. They will look for someone until they fail. But guess what? Nicole just was like, okay, she's just there. She's on TikTok always. Guess what's follower? When she's live, you get 500 people watching her live, 1K, 2K. Just a very young girl, seen her to drop out. Remember, Nicole actually became popular when she had some issues. I think boyfriend issues came up. Then I think some of her friends beat her up to discipline her. I think Nicole messed up with the boyfriend of one of the friends, so they decided to beat Nicole. So that's how Nicole went so viral. But then I think they took her back to school. Nicole, I think, failed to be at school. She couldn't manage school. She wanted this, have this social life. This has been Media Movers, the show that shines light on stories you won't hear in the classroom. Could it be maybe our lecturers have all been telling us about this? They've been telling us that you have a beautiful future, but let's see who has taken away the beautiful future. My name is Nathan Yagu. We left on to change humanities. I know what I like. Always coming up with new stuff each and every time. I always sit behind the camera and be like, wow, guys, you know what? I'm going to have something beautiful. But before we go away, people have actually coming up to actually talk about that stuff. I saw a post. Let me just read it here. There was a post on X. Morris Kiria Yuji is a musician. He said, Pretty Nicole, a senior to Dropout, has already secured a job on TV as a presenter, but there is someone still at university struggling to secure a degree in journalism. That was from Kiria. Guess what? There was a reply from Douglas. Douglas works with NBS TV, Next Media. Douglas says, hey Kiria Yuji, you raise a very pertinent issue for journalism students. The sad reality is that the media space, like most jobs today, is more about what you can do than what did you study. It is skills versus qualifications. With the rise of technology and social media, the big question has shifted to how many eyeballs do you bring to the media channel, not what degree do you hold. That's the new reality. The Skills Clinic director brought out. Now, just to talk about this guy's point, I think it's not really wrong to bring out that point, but you realize most times there is competition. You're not the only TV. You're not the only TV. But there are very many TVs there, so the TV management always has to look for something so special. That's why nowadays we see comedians coming in, because media is so competitive in nature that everyone is always looking for someone who can bring real vibe to them, real content to them. They need a following. They need the money. The more followers you get, the more adverts you get, and the more money comes in. The more followers you have, the more views you have, the more money comes in, the more traffic that keeps on coming in, the more money that you get. So it's all about what do you have. My advice to guys who are doing journalism is, one, when you're doing journalism, do not focus on only being a presenter. What you have to do, open your own channel. If you can do it, open your own channel and start pushing your own content. Be a boss of yourself. So it takes time for you to start getting this small money, but it pays after a long run. Number two, be patient. Stay focused. Mingle with people who have the ideas, people who have the knowledge. Do not just sit there and be like, no, you know what, I'm going to go for my intern. You want to start crying, you need to present. Oh my God. There's no one in presenting. It's a little bit small. Go to the field. Focus. Get better ideas from there. Talk to people who are already into the profession. People already have the ideas. What are they doing? What can you do different about it? And then come up with something special. Otherwise, you will still cry while this dropout always continue eating the jobs. The dropouts. Nicole did not study anything related to media, right? But she has been on TikTok, and the media has been on her, up to her each and every time. When she goes live, everyone's looking at her. So why do you think they picked her? She didn't go for anything like maybe going for, she's a dropout, go for tailoring. She never went for tailoring. She just went for her profession. Something that, can I say profession? Yeah, media. Everyone can own a smartphone and anyone can actually do something so big. So that's what she went for. My name is Nathan Yagu. We'll let them to change them. I want to say big up to all the sweet friends outside there who are having some hassle outside there. Big up to every beautiful lady outside there who is actually trying to hassle. And to my journalism students, make sure you guys work hard, because it's not really so easy. To the hustlers outside there, big up to every single one of you. This is Chikomando. Make sure you can grab this for yourself. If you don't have money to go and buy yourself meat, you can buy Chikomando. You know, so I'm worth about 100 shillings. See you.